Hey everyone, welcome to Monument, Colorado. We're at the Monument Ice Rinks here to see the Dakota Ridge Eagles take on the Lewis Palmer Rangers. We're on the good rink today. Only has one blind spot. East rink here at Monument, known for its stands. The West rink, known for not much room. Lewis Palmer's senior night tonight. They just got the ceremonies wrapped up before they got the rink going. Eagles coming off a beautiful win earlier in the week. Daytime game, if you haven't seen it, tune in. So we beat the Mullen Mustangs 7-3. Got a game tomorrow. It's going to be military night over at the Edge Ice Arena. Come on by. And if you're not there, tune in. I'll be there. Got a nice pile of players here. Got the club kids hanging out. Two minutes and 34 seconds left on the warm-up clock before we drop the puck and get at it. I think the best way to start the weekends with some good Friday night hockey. Go, man. Good to see you.
You mind if we're on the way here, Owen?
No, you're good.
At least we got some friendly characters. Yeah. I can't say anything. Crowd or anything?
Oh, I just want to speak to that. I'm gonna get unplugged. Got the power going over the side there. You know what? Not the Edge Ice and not the Edge if we play there again, I'm gonna be bringing the extra space here when I put the space here.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Monument Ice Rinks for today's high school hockey matchup between the Dakota Ridge Eagles and your Lewis Palmer Rangers. Starting lineup for Dakota Ridge. At forward, number 20, Chase Ripley. At forward, number 14, Forrester Dillon. At forward, number 13, Tyler Gray. At defense, number 10, Hudson Joy. At defense, number 6, Caden Smith. And in goal, number 33, Dax Shalene. And now, Dakota Ridge is head coach Jason Brand. And now introducing the Junior Skaters of the Week from the Monument Rebels. Merrick Vanderlinden, Wyatt Wimmer, and Grant Van Wegenen. And now the all-senior starting lineup for your Lewis Palmer Rangers. At forward, number 39, Carter Sharon. At forward, number 5, Sebastian Sass. At forward, number 26, Chase Gallagher. At defense, number 11, Evan Black. At defense, number 27, Travis Moore. And in net, number 33, Chase Vaughn. And the rest of the Lewis Palmer Rangers. LP head coach is Scott Bradley. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and move your hats for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Where's Terry Botts when you need him?
Huh?
Where's Terry Botts when you need him?
That's awesome. And just about ready to go. 17 fresh minutes on the clock. Tyler Gray taking the draw here to start the game. Gillard, Ripley, Caden Smith, Hudson Joy. And we're underway, period number 1. Palmer takes it in to the Dakota Ridge zone as they battle behind the net. Dillard in there, getting the puck to Smith. Smith kicks it away and takes it around, gets it off to Ripley. Ripley with a beautiful pass up to Dillard, and he hits Gray. Gray's on the loose. Gray, oh, and it sneaks in, and it's a goal. Eagles strike first. And the initial save poked on a rebound. It goes in.
Let's go, Noah!
And less than 30 seconds in, Eagles strike first. Palmer. And Green O'Neill gets into the zone now with the puck.
Dakota Ridge goal scored by number 14, Foster Dillard, assisted by number 13, Tyler Gray.
Forster Dillard from Gray. And an icing call against Palmer. Hudson backed up to the red line, threw it back in deep. Makes his way back out. Hudson gets it again, gets it up. Picked up by Lewis Palmer as they hit into the zone. They get a shot off. That's their first of the game, and Dax with the save. Off the draw, gets behind the net, swept away by Ostad, out. It's going to be an icing call against the Eagles. Pick the draw again. That's Tyler Gray back in the circle. Controlled by the Eagles. They chip it off the boards and O'Neill gets it over to Gray. Referee didn't like that. They've taken a face-off just outside the blue line, offside against the Eagles. Slow and choppy start to the game as that puck goes into the bench. We'll take another face-off, this time deep inside of Lewis Palmer zone. Smith had the puck, threw it in. Went off a skate, and then Palmer controls it, took it out. Smith gets it up to Ripley. Ripley gets it over to Dillard. Dillard throws it on goal. Goaltender makes a save and stops the play. Dax swipes it away. And then Ostad putting the pressure on him. Caught up in the feet of Ostad. He gets to it. Gets it over to Griggs. Now there's Patty Dangles. Patrick Vaughn takes it into the zone. He has Griggs with him. Gets it back to O'Neill. O'Neill works it deep. Had the puck slip away. Lewis Palmer controlling it now, and they're off to the races. Shot comes, Dax with the flipper, and Shamoos it over to the near side boards. Long, battling. Lewis Palmer came away with it. Now it's swiped away by Buckles. They throw it back in, get on side, and go and chase it down. There's Connor Buckles. He gets it over to the near side. Ostad bottling for it back there. Centering attempt. Shot comes through. Dax with the save. There's Lewis Palmer. Turns on the heat. Caden Smith grabs it, gets it over to Hudson Joy, just a little bit too far for him. He lays the body in as Gray gets to the puck. Lewis Palmer tries to swipe at it, taken away by Huddy. And Huddy gets it up to Forrest. Forrest has Gray with him. He puts the brakes on, looking for some help, gets a pass over to Ripley. And Ripley just a stride too far. Joy to Gray. Back over, knocked down by Gray. Ripley and Dillard put the pressure on. And Dax leaves it for Smith. Shot goes wide of the net. In the blind spot of destiny, they battle. Trust me, they're still on the ice. And Ripley comes away with it. I was caught by one of the Lewis Palmer folks. Ripley gets it. He's going off on a change, and he throws it deep. Dillard down there. Hey, Dawkin now with the pressure. Definitely like what I'm seeing in this period so far. We're just under 12 minutes left in period number 1. Shot comes through the paint. Now Patty Dangles with it. Patty gets the Jets going. Gets it in. Looking for some help. Gets it back to Buckles. Buckles looks to wind up. Gets it back down to Patrick. Now, Ostad. Oh, Ostad gets it over to Dawkin. Dawkin fans on the shot. He had an open net. It was almost 2-0 there. And Dax smothers it on the other side. There's Huddy. Huddy throws it back to Smith, and Smith just sends it all the way back to him. Special delivery back and forth. And then Dillard gets it up to Griggs. And swiped away at the blue line, back deep. Dillard tried to chase it down to avoid the icing call. We'll take it back down to the Dakota Ridge territory and take a face-off. Speaking of territory, a big Colorado-sized hello for the folks in the Northlands. I know you're watching in the forests of Canada. As Ripley gets it to Forrest. Forrest winds it up, and it's knocked away at the last minute. Smith gets it out of the zone. Takes a weird bounce and then right back in they go. Tyler Gray controlling it now. Ooh, turns it over to Lewis Palmer and then chases him back down again. Hudson gets in there and takes him out of the play. Hard battles by Dakota Ridge and Lewis Palmer. Dash with the save. Back to the blue line. They take it to the boards. O'Neal in there, gets in off the puck. Goes back to the point. Shot comes in, wide of the net. Bounces off the boards and it's thrown back out. And there's O'Neal chasing it down, and it's icing call though. He couldn't get to it in time. Andrew Ostad chasing the puck into the corner. He digs it out. And Tyler Gray sweeps it out to Vaughn. Patrick gets it in. It's offside. Ostad sweeps it back. Ripley in there to get it. He chips it out of the zone. Now Ostad chases it down, comes back to the blue line. Lewis Palmer throws it back deep around the boards. And then Ripley comes away with it. Ripley lofts one up. Had Dillard going down for it. Now Buckles sweeps it. And Ripley gets him off the puck. Says, if you don't take him out, I will. And he skates off for a change. Play there where the puck ends up on the stick of a Lewis Palmer player, and they make no doubt about it and throw it over the blocker side. Point blank shot. Icing call against Lewis Palmer.
Lewis Palmer goal, scored by number 14, Colin Saber. Assisted by number 39, Carter Sharon, and number 5, Sebastian Sass.
Oh, going on a field trip down the other side of the ice now. There we go. Face off, controlled by the Eagles. As Long takes it deep, gets it over to O'Neill. O'Neill loses the puck, and it's cleared. Centering pass broken up by Hudson, but they get it back. Hudson's still on him. Patrick thinks twice about it, throws it back to Joy, and Joy gets it back to Patrick. Lewis Palmer throws it back into the near side corner. And it's thrown back out to Buckles. Buckles in there with Tyler Gray. Rangers come away with it, but it's knocked away by Chase and thrown back in to the Dakota Ridge zone. Dax is going to play it now, leaving it for Buckles. Connor chips it off the boards to himself, and then it popcorns up into the bench. Oh, what a nice save by Dax. He pounces on that thing. Shot count pretty low right now. We haven't had any since early in the game when we scored that goal. Dax with a few, oh my gosh, and a plethora there. As he does some acrobatics. There's Smith, gets it to Patrick. And Joy gets there again. Oh, weird bounce off the boards. Hudson tried to throw it around. Now he's going to get it up to Dawkin, or sorry, O'Neill. O'Neill gets it over to Patrick. Patrick comes in with Dawkin. Dawkin has it up. Oh, and it's offside. Ripley? Oh, has it knocked away. Buckles over there. Puck loose. Oh, Dax gets over and makes a save. What a beauty. As he anticipated that pass got over and threw the pads down. And now it's back the other way. Shot comes in wide of the net. Lewis Palmer putting on all of the pressure right now. The momentum definitely swinging. And now Dillard gets to it, throws it up. It's picked up at the red line and chucked back into the Dakota Ridge bench. Smith knocks him over, and then Tyler Gray doing some moves. Neil O'Neill back there clears the puck. Back behind the net, there's Hudson Joy. And it's cleared. Tyler Gray over to Smith. Here comes Caden.
Come on, Doggy!
Tyler sweeps it back to O'Neill. Puck loose, Dangles comes with it. Patrick gets a shot saved by the goaltender. Lewis Palmer picks it up on the near side boards, gets it out. Rostad puts on the reverse lights and Buckles picks it up behind the net. Buckles gets it off the boards and out. Rian chasing it down. A couple quick passes and back into Dakota Ridge territory. Now Dawkin spins around, gets control over it, brings it in, gets wiped out. And the puck backs out of the zone. Thrown in by Ostad.
1 minute left in the period.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Hey, let's go, Billy!
Dillard gets to it, throws it down. Around to Ostad. Ostad gets it to Ripley. Ripley throws it behind the net, picked up by Dillard. Dillard trying to feed it to Dawkin. Come in, shot on goal, save made by Dax. And back the other way, another save. Oh, another save. The time expires, period number 1. After Dakota Ridge opens the scoring at 28 seconds. Lewis Palmer claws one back, and it's a 1-1 tie. Final shots on goal this period, 5 for Dakota Ridge, 15 for Lewis Palmer.
Score after the first period, 1-1. Lewis Palmer had 15 shots, Dakota Ridge had 5.
We didn't do much after the first 5 minutes, other than just like try not to get scored on, which is good. 32 seconds or 28 seconds was when we scored that first goal. It was amazing.
That's a good one. And then their window's already open. Yeah. You have the most 2 pucks. Got 1, 2, I Let me know if you want me to hop in with some color. It'll be colorful commentary. Mostly about 20.
Thank you to this year's Palmer Lake Outdoor Classic sponsors. We would like to give a special thank you to our main event sponsors, Jennifer Brown of Fletcher Team Realty and Premier Team Home Loans with American Funding. We are grateful for your generous support. We would also like to thank our game day sponsors, Shields and the Turner family. We would also like to thank our center ice sponsors, Woodmore Family Dentistry, Cat Wagner Lance, First National Bank Colorado, KHM Attorneys at Law, and Peak Equipment Fence.
And then they were like, you know them?
Back at it for period number 2.
That's my nail.
Period number 3 underway. 2. That's it. No. Yeah, period number 2. Out 3. There's Keaton Smith. Gets it out of the zone. And Lewis Palmer. Deep in their zone. Back deep in Dakota Ridge territory. Forrest Dillard sweeps it out. Gray intercepts it, makes a move, gets it over to Chase Ripley, who was loose in front, and then it was swept away by Lewis Palmer. Kept in by the Eagles. Picked up by Chase. Chase sitting on the doorstep, and it's up into the mesh. Nice one as Dawkins throws him to the concrete. Dax with the save. Over to the near side corner. Taken out by Vaughn. And O'Neill. Right back in. Where Buckles gets to it. Gets it over to O'Neill. Back to Buckles. He gets it over to Vaughn. Vaughn looking for the breakout. Ostad. Over to Patty. Gets it back to O'Neill, up to Dawkins. Patrick in there. Oh, he loses the puck at the last minute. And taken away by the Rangers. Ostad like a bull in a china shop, knocking him down left and right in the forecheck right now. And he steals the puck away. And he's gonna go off, looks like, to the penalty box for hooking. Hudson throws it the length of the ice on net.
Dakota Ridge penalty to number 4, Andrew Ostad. 2 minutes for roughing.
Oh, 2 minutes for roughing.
Is on the power play.
I don't know what was roughing about that. Back into the zone, and Hudson breaks up the play. They come away with it though. Got a shot, Dax with the save. On the doorstep, Dax with another save. Oh, Dax gets the paddle over, makes another one. And up into the mesh. Apparently those acrobat lessons are worth the money. Dax doing tumbles on the crease. Dillard off to the races. Here comes Forrest Dillard. Forrest jams the puck. Save made by the goaltender. Oh, Dax slides over. Oh, no. And they throw it off his pad and it goes in. See, it slid over. And Rangers battling, get one in. Doubling up on shots. 20-9. It's a power play goal by Lewis Palmer.
Lewis Palmer goal scored by number 77, Connor Banto. Assisted by number 27, Travis Moore.
Ripley was right before.
Let's go, Noah!
There's Hudson Joy. Gets it to Forrest Dillard. Dillard to Ripley. Chase back to Forrest. Forrest with the shot. Puck in the air and into the match.
Somebody get a spy board. Get it ready. Oh yeah.
Puck loose, Stacks with the save. Back to the far point. They throw it deep behind the net. That over to Ripley. Buckles over to Chase. Chase throws it in on net. Goaltender to save, covers out. Patrick Vaughn, and there with O'Neill. Patrick had two on him. He had the puck stripped. Back over to Joy. Joy gets it out. Dax covered the puck and he had his hand whacked that, and the puck went loose, even though he had the goal covered, the puck covered.
Lewis Palmer goal scored by number 5, Sebastian Sass. Assisted by number 39, Carter Churon.
Sebastian Sass scoring that goal.
Go get him, Tiger!
Oh my gosh, that puck. The rebound trickled behind the goaltender and wide of the net. And the ref doesn't like something happening in the corner. Oh, the net's off the moorings. Palmer turns it over to Ripley, and Ripley gets it up to Forrest. Kept in at the blue line, throwing back deep. Nobody's really skating for it on that play as it's iced by Lewis Palmer.
It's kind of our Instagram. Just like that one.
Rangers get it out. Stolen by Vaughn. Patrick working for the puck. Newland there to help. Tied up. And how do you line them up? The guy was so scared he coughed the puck. Over, he got tied up with his defenseman. That's another goal for the Rangers as they're taking it to us in this period.
Lewis Palmer goal, scored by number 39, Carter Sharon. Assisted by number 5, Sebastian Sass. And assisted by number 14, Colin Saban.
Oh my God! Oh, it's free. Eagles, go. Right to it. All right. Remember what you need on, buddy.
There's Ostad. Chips it off the boards and out to Dillard. Dillard gets it over to Ripley. As Chase comes in. Makes a move. Gets it. And whistle. Just as we were about to get it to Griggs for a slapper. And the net seems to be having more problems than our shots on goal count. Kept in at the blue line by Ostad. Oh, no goal. The goaltender lost his stick. I don't know if that went off the post or what, but he waved it off pretty quick. Oh, Ostad got it to Leon, but it went off his skate. Now Patrick has it. Gets it over to Buckles. Buckles. Ooh, he gets it right at Ostad. He took it in the cojones.
No, actually, I was like, What if we put no skate in that skate?
Yes.
Joydale, Hayden. Yeah, we're offside. Dillard skates down, goaltender out to cover it up. Katie Smith going off to the box. Did not see that penalty. Caden Smith going off for roughing.
Dakota Ridge penalty to number 6, Caden Smith. 2 minutes for roughing. Lewis Palmer is on the power play.
One minute, 19 seconds left on that penalty to Smith. As Lewis Palmer gets set up here on their power play. Lewis Palmer back to the point. They throw it down deep. Back to the point again. Off of a boot. And defenseman pinching in. That's with a few saves. Puck loose. It sneaks out to a Lewis Palmer player, and they throw it up high. Another power play goal by Lewis Palmer. Five unanswered goals. Two of them on a penalty.
Lewis Palmer goal, scored by number 14, Colin Saber. Assisted by number 26, Chase Gallagher, and number 5, Sebastian Sass.
Sassy. Ripley gets a shot off, and goaltender with the save. Ripley throws it deep again. Dawkin goes back to retrieve it. Turns it over, and Lewis Palmer out on their way. They also have like a whole extra line and a half on their bench right now, which has been the story of the season for us. Always outnumbered. Back to the save.
Hey, here he is.
Puck back in. Elson chips it off the boards and out. O'Neill touches it and leaves it for Lewis Palmer. Over to Vaughn. Patrick coming in. Puts the brakes on. And puck stripped from picked up by Griggs back over to O'Neill. Back to the point. Caden Smith gets it. Tries to feather one in. And Griggs chips it back. Smith to Hudson. Hudson to O'Neill. And O'Neill off to the races. He gets a shot wide of the net. Puck loose. And the goaltender covers it up. Could be a penalty coming up against Lewis Palmer. Dirty Birds going to be going on their first power play of the game. Just over a minute left in period number 2. See if we can claw one back here. Back to Alstad.
1 minute left in the period.
Back to Ripley. Ripley feathers it in, and it's cleared by the Rangers.
Lewis Palmer penalty to number 27, Travis Moore. 2 minutes for hooking.
Alstad left it for Vaughn, who comes through his speed. He's looking for an avenue in. He gets in. Try to do a give and go with Hudson. Intercepted and cleared all the way down the ice with 26 seconds left here. period number 2. Pass up to Hudson, couldn't control it. And he throws it to the far side boards. Goes Ostad. Gets it over to Dillard. Dillard! Oh, got it to Ripley and just a little too far. Time expires. And looks like Ripley taking an objection to them shooting at the goal after the whistle blew, which, albeit was a D-bag move by them. I think it's awesome. I would have given him a little love punch too. So we'll take a little intermission here. We'll start the period on a power play and we'll try to figure out what's going on.
at the end of the period. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct on number 39, Carter Sharon. A double minor for roughing on number 32, Nick Time. That's a 4-minute penalty. For Dakota Ridge, we got 5-minute major and a game misconduct for checking from behind for Chase Ripley. Lewis Palmer is grateful for the support of our sponsors. We would like to thank our Power Play sponsors, Lux AV, Crumble Cookie, Canes, Fix, Sincere Financial, and Big Mission Auto, as well as our Face Off and Blue Line sponsors, Antlers Hotel, Break with Liv Everett, Infinite Disposal, Sarah's Sausage, and O'Malley's.
You go to the parties and stayed all night.
Well, not sure if you heard that. If you were taking a bio break or grabbing yourself a nice frosty beverage. Got a bunch of penalties here to start the third period. Chase Ripley going back to the locker room for the game misconduct. That penalty is going to be served by Buckles. Lewis Palmer has a 3-pack over in the bench. So it's a 4-on-3 here for the next 57 seconds. And we'll have a 4-on-4 and then a Lewis Palmer penalty in 4 minutes. Or power play, sorry. We're underway at period number 3. Comes Vong, has some more real estate to move, and we're offside. Lewis Palmer's own. Dillard gets through. Dax stops it for Ostad. Ostad looks around. 24 seconds left on our power play. As Vaughn gets it over to Dillard. Dillard comes in, gets it over to the boards. Vaughn gets to it. Tosses it down where Dillard is. Hudson Joy down deep too. Hudson gets in there. Tries to stuff it in. And the goaltender locking the door.
Oh, he pushed it up. Everyone saw that. Elbow right in his face.
for Ostad to take. So it's still actually a 4-on-3 for a minute 37. Shot comes in. It's wide. Tyler Gray coming in. Looking for some room and can't get a shot off. Kept in at the line by Ostad. Ostad gets it over to Griggs. Griggs back to Ostad. Ostad looking. Stanton at the blue line. O'Neill tried to center it. Ostad in the zone. Still controlling it. Looking for some help. Gets it over to the blue line. Back onto Ostad's stick where Griggs gets it. Griggs gets a shot. Oh, redirected by O'Neill and into the pocket of the goaltender and then make a save. With that flurry of activity, we're putting the shot clock up here to 21 to 28. Huddy was battling in the front there. .4 seconds here left on this penalty. Left on our first Rangers penalty. Dillard brings it in. Dillard. Puck stole away at the last minute. And Lewis Palmer's going to send it all the way down. It's going to be nice and close. It's 4-4 now. .57 seconds left before a 59-second power play for Lewis Palmer. No, it was O'Neill going off to the box. Almost 80 minutes in the pit of misery for Reno O'Neill this season so far. Take that face-off back inside of Dakota Ridge territory. Surprise, it's a power play goal for the Rangers.
Dakota Ridge penalty to number 8, Ryan O'Neill, 2 minutes for hooking. Lewis Palmer power play goal, scored by number 27, Travis Moore. assisted by number 77, Connor Bento, and number 11, Evan Black.
Oh, and Forrest gets it off the post.
Lewis Palmer full strength and on the power play. Lewis Palmer goal scored by number 5, Sebastian Sass. Assisted by number 39, Carter Sharon.
Well, this is when we implode, so you might as well just turn it off, folks, if you're watching, and enjoy the rest of your night. I believe this is when we start running the clock.
Lewis Palmer goal scored by number 39, Carter Sharon. Assisted by number 36, Dustin Downward. Timeout, Dakota Ridge.
Well, hopefully that timeout did something. Such as keep the puck away from our zone. Just do that.
Dakota Ridge full strength.
And now we're full strength. wow. They actually drew a penalty. Going on a power play here. See if we can get a consolation goal here. That's thrown all the way down the ice.
Penalty on number 4, Merrick Tipton. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Let's enjoy it. Music for Patty. Ostad picks it up. Hooked away at the last second by Lewis Palmer. And now they're battling in the corner. Tyler Gray over to Griggs. Griggs to Forrest.
Lewis Palmer, full strength.
Caden Smith coming in. Yeah. How about we play this game, keep the puck out of our zone. That's it. Don't even try to anything. Just keep it out. Oh my God. 9-1 massacre.
Lewis Palmer goal, scored by number 15, William Wright.
And the relentless shots on goal persist for Lewis Palmer. to give our team credit, with 5 subs on the bench, it's pretty hard to play when you're a whole line down. Off the post. Tyler Gray. 2 posts for us this game. And now, finally, the goal.
Dakota Ridge goal, scored by number 5, Jack Griggs. Assisted
Jack
by number
Griggs.
15, Tyler Gray.
Assisted
and
by
number 9,
Tyler Gray.
Connor Buckle.
And Connor Buckles with an assist on that goal as well.
Dakota Ridge penalty on number 4, Andrew Ostad, 2 minutes for roughing. Lewis Palmer is on the power play.
And we're on the penalty kill again for roughing.
I don't remember how which mostly. I'll say
Jesus Christ, can we just like stay out of the box? Stupid. Stupid penalties. And with that shot, yeah.
Lewis Palmer goal, scored by number 16, Stephen Jones. Assisted by number 22, Trenton Clark. 1 minute left in the period.
Just gotta ice the puck. That's all you gotta do. Ice the puck on a penalty. And let's just skate around in circles and let the clock run out. That should be it. The referee's not even drawing the puck. He's just like, forget it. No bother. Okay, well, we'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully we figure it out. We'll be back at the Edge Ice Arena. Military night. We're playing Grandview. After such a promising start. There's only so much you can skate. See you tomorrow.